Join our family of creators. Your support means the world to us. Subscribe now to the Content Creator channel. Your support keeps us motivated and helps us bring you fresh, exciting content every week. Hit that subscribe button and be part of our journey. London is a city of dreams, but for hundreds of thousands, that dream is shrinking to the size of a single overcrowded room. For many British Pakistani families, this isn't a headline, it's their reality. Today, 2025, October 14th, the housing crisis isn't just a spreadsheet problem, it is a slow-motion emergency behind front doors in boroughs like Newham, Waltham Forest, Redbridge. This is not about economics, it's about dignity, about the fundamental right to a safe, stable home. And right now, London is failing that test for some long-established communities. The urgency is undeniable. The numbers are flashing red. Shelter's recent report shows a staggering rise in homelessness applications across the capital. We see headlines of luxury towers rising, but on the ground the reality is different. Let's get into the data because the numbers tell a story that is impossible to ignore. According to the latest figures, the average private rent for a two-bedroom in London has surpassed what many families can realistically afford. This isn't just an inner London problem anymore. Rents have surged to record highs in outer boroughs. Infographic, Newham. Infographic, Redbridge. Infographic, Waltham Forest. When your rent eats over half your take-home pay, food, transport, saving, your children's future. This isn't a budget issue, it's a survival issue. Now let's talk about social housing. This was supposed to be the safety net, but that net is full of holes. New social homes being built have flatlined, nowhere near the level needed. As of early 2025, over 300,000 households are on waiting lists. Shortage forces people into the expensive, insecure private sector, at the mercy of sudden rent hikes and no-fault evictions. Overcrowding is where the data gets personal. For many British Pakistani families, the home is the heart of the community. It's where generations connect, where traditions are passed down, and where support networks thrive. But the housing crisis is putting this vital structure under immense strain. Homeownership once felt achievable for first arrivals, but for their children and grandchildren it's a distant fantasy. Generation rent, short leases, instability, constant fear of being priced out. A Walthamstow family now shelters 3 generations in what was once a comfortable home. Emotional support, yes, but born of necessity, not choice. A father in Ilford said, "There is no peace. The kids can't do their homework. My mother needs quiet, but the flat is always loud. The rents are just too crazy." This is the hidden emotional toll. Private renting brings constant disruption, moves every year or two. Kids change schools, lose friends, fall behind. Ties to GP, mosque and center are cut. It is a profound loss, severing roots planted over decades, leaving families adrift in their own city. So, how did we get here? This crisis didn't appear overnight. It's a slow-burning fire, fueled by policy failure and market forces. We haven't built enough of the right homes. For 30-plus years, investment in social and council housing fell, then flatlined. Right to buy created homeowners, but homes were not replaced one for one. Shortage pushed millions into private rentals, the Wild West. Demand outstrips supply, landlords hold all the cards, average rent became a weapon of mass displacement. Housing turned into a global asset class, overseas money inflated prices. Ghost towers stand empty while families languish in temporary accommodation. Cost of living gallops, wages trot. The gap is a chasm. Many British Pakistanis in essential sectors give London its heartbeat, but the city fails to house them with dignity. Families are pushed further out, away from jobs, schools, and support. This isn't a free market, it's a broken market. The housing crisis is a wrecking ball that smashes through family life. Overcrowding breeds stress, anxiety, and depression. Public Health England links damp, mold, and cold homes to respiratory illness, especially in children. Cold worsens arthritis and heart disease. How can a child study or sleep amid noise and crowding? Instability devastates attendance and attainment. Strong communities are built on stability. For British Pakistani families, mosques, centers, and shops are vital hubs. The choice: stay overcrowded near support, or move away and lose it. Gentrification erases familiarity. Isolation grows. Most new stock doesn't fit multi-generational life. Families splinter. On one-year leases, you don't put down roots. You don't join. You don't belong. You wait. Vibrant settled communities become transient populations. A quiet, insidious gentrification trades community for profit and anonymity. And yet families persist, resilient, determined, and deserving of a home. The data is powerful, but human stories give it meaning. Aisha, 32, an NHS nurse in Croydon. I saved lives but can't afford a safe home for my kids. We have damp. My son's asthma is worse. Council said up to 10 years. I have a good job. After travel and helping my parents, saving a deposit is impossible. Cheapest flats are $500,000. I want my own life. It feels like a luxury. All my friends are gone. My children moved to Luton and Slough. I'm alone most days. The rent went up again. My pension pays it. Little remains. Served a no-fault eviction. Landlord selling. Similar homes cost $600 more per month. How will the kids get to school? How will I reach jobs? We've done nothing wrong. We just want a home. Policies exist on paper, but the system is a maze of caps, freezes, and bureaucracy. Benefit cap in a high-rent city creates impossible shortfalls. Local housing allowance hasn't kept pace since 2011. Gaps widen. Many areas. LHA won't cover even the cheapest 10% of homes. Digital-first systems leave elders behind. Rights go unknown. People fall through cracks. Temporary placement is a life on hold, not a solution. Music lifts. The situation is dire, but not hopeless. First, build. Publicly led council and social homes at scale. Make homes genuinely affordable, based on local incomes, not market rates. Fix private renting. End no-fault evictions. Give real security. Tie rent rises to inflation. Enforce standards with real penalties. Fund trusted, culturally competent support. Simplify access, digital and non-digital. What kind of city do we want London to be? The time for talk